Tonight, Altamont Springs police are giving us more details about a deadly shooting last night where one of their officers shot and killed an armed man in his own neighborhood.
Yeah, West 2's Gail Pascal Brown is live at the police department tonight. And Gail, police say there is a slew of calls to this area, one that was actually just released today.
You're exactly right, Summer. Altamont Springs police tell us there have been about 40 calls regarding Eric Seckington. And all of their interactions, they say that they didn't know that he had any weapons. Had they have known, they would have confiscated those weapons through a process of the Baker Act. But given the circumstances, unfortunately, they said they only had one option. Listen to this just released 911 call from the River Run subdivision in Altamont Springs.
We have a neighbor who's walking up and down from house to house with a rifle. Now he's just knocking on our front door.
Altamont Springs police responded and say they found 65-year-old Eric Seckington armed with a rifle. He was ordered to put down the weapon, but officers say he didn't, and that he made a move to place the rifle on his fence.
The way that he lifted the rifle up, it was almost as a readiness to fire the weapon, which prompted our officer to take action.
One officer shot Seckington. The man died at the scene.
Based on the circumstances that we had, unfortunately, that was the only option.
Police say Eric Seckington had a history of violence, conflict with neighbors, and issues related to mental health. There have been about 40 calls for service.
We actually have a community engagement officer who met with Mr. Seckington just 2 weeks prior, and the Aspire Mobile Response Unit came out, assessed him, and he was taken to the hospital.
But officers say Seckington was released shortly afterwards. Motive is still being investigated, but a neighbor filed an injunction against Seckington.
His erratic behavior has been ongoing in this neighborhood, and that is hence the injunction that was approved 10 minutes prior to us receiving this call from the neighbor who filed an injunction for stalking and for trespassing as well.
Neighbor Ryan Painley was granted the restraining order.
There was obviously something going on, a decline in his mental ability, and the way he perceived the world, he just saw it differently than everybody else.
Whether Eric Seckington's rifle was loaded is part of the investigation. Police say he lived alone.
His behavior was always erratic from what we understand in past incidents, but never to the point where he was armed with a weapon.
The Altamont Springs police officer who shot and killed Eric Seckington is on administrative leave pending an investigation by the Florida Department of Law Enforcement. Now, he's been with the department since May of 2022. I'm Gail Pascal Brown, live in Altamont Springs for West 2 News.